Hello, lovers. Welcome to Behind the Black Veil, where we get a more intimate look at the mysteries of our lives. We're up on the lovers' floor because we had to visit the lovers' floor. So the safety directions are down below. Please stay sober. Remain in your seats, strapped in. This is your high priestess speaking. All right, and let us pray because we need protection up on the lovers' floor. Hello. We dedicate ourselves and this journey, let's call it a journey today, this journey to to generating the energy of peace, motivation, inspiration, and seeing behind what appears to be obstacles, things clearly as they are. Let's call forth accurate answers, accurate interpretations of those answers, and the wise and skillful application of the guidance that we receive for the benefit of all beings. It is so. Yes, indeed. It is so. Oh, let me get this out of here. There we go. How you doing? All right. Fantastic. All right. So let's put that there. All right. And ancestors, creator. What's up with the lovers? What's up with, let's take the archetypes, shall we? So we can, stay in the safety zone. Divine masculine, divine feminine, or, whatever you want to talk about. But divine masculine, divine feminine, but you know what it is, right? Okay, cool. Meaning, we'll discuss whatever's going on. Okay, but just let's stick to the archetypes as much as possible, ancestors, so we can understand. All right, hold on. My mic is rocking. I don't like that idea. Why is my mic rocking? Sorry about that. Okay, fantastic. It is what it is, and that's what it's going to be. Let me move my coffee. Let me move the coffee. All right, fantastic. Fan-fucking-tastic. What's the deal? What's the common connector with divine masculine and divine feminine? The common connector connecting them both right now in the journey is this. Forgiveness. Oh, okay. You need to forgive each other. You need to forgive yourselves. Divine feminine, you need to forgive divine masculine. Divine masculine, you need to forgive divine feminine, maybe. Okay? Or she needs to forgive you and you need to be forgiven. Or vice versa with the, whoever's on whatever side. Okay, cool. Forgiveness. Let's talk about it briefly. Briefly. That's number 14. Okay, we're going to briefly on this one. When you forgive yourself and others, you create more space for light and love to flow in. Okay, so you got some shit between you. Look like here. Okay, you got some shit between you and it needs to be worked out. Look like here. And that's what's on the roster for this portion of our program. Okay, so let's go into some of these details. All right, what is divine feminine thinking about divine masculine? Okay, here's what she's thinking. She's thinking this. Spiritual maturity. Oh, she thinks he's, coming into his spiritual maturity. All right, briefly, let's get in. Briefly, okay? Don't go nowhere, all right? Or if you gotta go ahead. You know what I'm saying? We'll be here, roll it back. But if you can stay, spiritual maturity, honoring your own spiritual growth and that of your beloved is vital for a loving relationship. She is respecting his journey. That's lovely. That's lovely. She's respecting what he needs in order to get to his enlightenment, in order to get to his awakening, in order to get to his what do you call it? Okay, look, that's good enough. I mean, I think I made my point. All right, so fantastic. Well, that's very mature of divine feminine, isn't it? It really is. Just side note, okay, if I may say so myself, compliments to the divine feminines. Divine masculine, do tell. What is he thinking about divine feminine right now? What's on his mind about her? Here's what's on his mind about her. Maturity. Look at that. They really are twins. Look at that. Very interesting, divine masculine. Just let's briefly, for scientific research purposes, find out the correlations here. Briefly. Maturity. An emotionally mature person knows that they are responsible for their own happiness. Look at this. Divine masculine says, my feminine is very mature. She understands me. She understands me. Divine feminine, just pipe down, okay? Because I just feel like the divine feminist was like, wait a minute, I don't understand shit. I don't know what the motherfucker talking. Okay, calm down. All right? Calm down. All right, whatever you doing, he think it's awesome, okay? All right, ladies? That feels better? Whatever you doing, he think it's awesome, all right? There you go. All right, fantastic. It's interesting how the sexes, even as adults, both represent some component of childlike, thinking or behavior, because that's very childlike, like I don't understand shit. And by the way, side note, I totally get it. So this is not a criticism, because me neither. I don't understand either. All right, there you go. But there's some level of understanding here. That's facts. Okay, but you see how men do the childlike behavior thing? Like they don't want no responsibility or whatever, get the classic shit. I don't know if that's happening here. But I just feel like both of y'all have some childlike energy, and then both of y'all have some maturity. Maybe he knows he needs to be emotionally mature to be with you. And he knows he needs to grow, and he needs to grow. Or you're grown and he feels like, I don't know. Okay, let's just read the reading, shall we? Let's read the reading. Sorry about that. All right, fantastic. How is, please excuse me, how is divine feminine feeling about divine masculine? How's she feeling about him? Let's find out. She's feeling this way. Oh, well. I know that's right, sis. Okay. Sexual freedom. Okay, let's read about that. Wait, let's look at it for a minute. Look. That's nice. Look at that. She wants to be sexually free, and she knows she can't be sexually free with anyone who doesn't have spiritual maturity. I know that is right, because we have to protect society and the universe. Okay? Hello? Stop making karmic kids out there. Stop doing that. All right? Fantastic. So, maybe that happened. Maybe he made a karmic kid, or she did. You feel me? Okay? Stop doing that. Okay? And that's what we're trying to do here with the maturity and all that. And I believe the last time we did a reading, there was some sort of spiritual maturity come together business. Okay? I did shuffle cards. All right? Just saying. Sexual freedom. Let's read about it. Card number 30. Let's find out. All right. Bear with me. I'm coming. Okay? Hey, I'm coming. Sexual freedom. Okay, sorry. Sexual freedom and energy are dynamic to the human heart and soul, affording a blissful opportunity to communicate and connect deeply beyond words. She wants to connect deeply beyond words. That's what I'm talking about. You got to be connecting deeply out there. All right, is all I'm saying. Amen to that. Okay, divine feminine understands what we ought to be busy doing with our lives. That's clear. Okay, that's clear. Sexual freedom. Anybody? Sexual freedom? Okay. Well, how is divine masculine feeling about divine feminine? Let's find out. Well, look at there. The divine feminine. That's how he's feeling. Hello? Yeah. Divine masculine said, that's it right there. That's the measurement. That's the prototype. Okay? Yeah, that's the mold that all you bitches ought to be trying to fit yourself into. They are, divine masculine, they are trying to fit themselves into this mold. But again, with the karmics, the karmic energy seems to be right outside the bubble of you guys. That's meaningful. All right, let's find out a little bit about how he's feeling about the divine feminine. Card number 11, just saying. All right, let's find out more. Bear with me, please. The divine feminine is the fundamental form of abundance. Amen. Divine masculine, you got it. Buddy, you got it. That's correct. That's exact. You have ID'd her successfully. Okay, your ID has cleared, divine feminine. He knows who you are. He knows who you are. Okay, let's get up in here. Let's get up in the middle, shall we? Let's get up in the middle right here. All right, fantastic. So, what is the common challenge here? Let's, on the central axis, we always got to have a central axis for some reason. What's going on between these two? What's the problem? Seem to be the problem? Coming up out of this forgiveness business. The problem is the rainbow reviver. Oh, I suspect that means we're trying to get it back popping. But I don't know yet. I've never had that card come out before. So, okay. Something that's never been done before. That's interesting. Feeling good from the inside out is important, no matter what is happening in your personal life. That's interesting. I suspect that's been the problem. I will go into detail, but let me just get into this like maybe about a paragraph in, just so we can understand the problem real good. We all need a little lift from time to time, and a rainbow reviver is a great way to put a smile on your face. When you are single, the rainbow can help you feel more positive and lovable. If you are in a relationship and the challenges of life have worn you down a little, the rainbow will brighten up your day. You can give yourself a rainbow reviver anytime, and it only takes a minute. Now that's interesting, because I feel like they would be the rainbow reviver for each other. But for some reason, forgiveness, whatever's going on there, is complicating the rainbow revive. Somebody doesn't know how to bring the happiness back into the situation, is the sensation that I'm getting. Or they don't know how to make, it could be a dynamic if there's one person in the wrong and one person in the right, that the person who needs forgiveness or whoever was in the wrong doesn't know how to bring the rainbow back into the situation with them. If it's both of them who need to, bring the rainbow back, they both don't know how to bring the rainbow back, is the sensation that I'm getting, but it's because of the forgiveness. It's like sometimes when someone does something wrong or something to hurt you, it might be a miscommunication. I don't know what the nature of the problem is, okay? But sometimes when they hurt you, it hurts to a point where even if you wanted to forgive them and just go back to normal, just your heart and your mind just won't let you. We'll go into detail, okay? But first, what's coming up for these two? Where are we going with this? What's the meaning of it? What's the significance? Where are we going? Where's these two going with each other? Here's where they're headed together. Ooh, the gardener. Wow. You guys are going to the garden. Okay, Madison Square Garden. Shout out to NYC. You know how we do it here. Even though I'm not there, but I'm just saying here. I'm up north. All right, you're welcome. 16, I'm just saying, right? You could breathe easier now, right? Now that your high priestess is back. All right, so nurture the seeds of love within you and help them grow. Well, look at that. Look at that. Since you're headed here, I'll just go a little further in. The gardener benefits throughout his life by learning how to nurture the feminine energies in his world. What? Somebody learned about you, Divine Feminine? He builds up the garden beds, shapes the garden, puts up the fences and trellises, if that's how you pronounce that, and turns the soil. Turn the soil, Divine Masculine, turn that soil. Okay, sorry. He plants the seeds that the feminine gave him initially and protects them while they grow. Oh, check this out. Sometimes he has to work hard so that when harvest time comes, he can enjoy the full bounty of his reward. That sounds nice. He learns how to be in harmony with her seasons. Exactly. Okay? And thereby profits from her beauty and abundance while she benefits from his strength and diligence. My God. That sounds fantastic. Okay, so that's where you're headed. You're headed to somewhere. That's fantastic. Let's get into detail, shall we? Because I am eager to know more. Okay, that sounds interesting. So I get the sensation they've both been maturing. Or maybe they need to be mature on different levels. That's another thing. Okay, because, we, for lack of a better term, complete each other, right? So maturity. And then she's like in a desk in a library. There's like a mature masculine energy guiding her, watching over her. He may be protective of you. He's protecting you. That's so interesting because I felt the energy of a particular divine masculine that I feel connected to as if he was sitting right next to me the other day. And I was just like to the point where you got to look up. You know about those moments, people, where you got to look up and turn? Like, is there somebody there? Like, I don't know. Like you get your peripheral vision and there's nobody fucking there. Like, obviously you could see the whole room or whatever. But you just feel like, no, something's there. You know what I mean? And so I just, I had to turn my head and look like, I don't know if I was expecting some smoke or mist or a sparkle, or orb. I don't know what the fuck I was expecting, but I just had to look. I just felt like it happened a couple of times. And I was like, well, damn, motherfucker, you might as well appear. Okay. Hard as you already in here. You know what I'm saying? So anyhow, I'm just saying, also, it could be an issue of, divine feminine, since this is his thoughts about divine feminine. It could be divine feminine maturing in the physical world, in the matters of the physical world, or in, not issues, but matters. I made my point. Okay. And divine masculine maturing in the matters of the spiritual world. Like that. That could be another dynamic that's going on. Right? It's like you're being supportive of each other's growth process. Like he's looking over you, maybe guiding you if you're together with your divine masculine. He might be guiding you in physical matters. Like, no, girl, this is how you change the tire. Okay, you got to move that, do it like that. And you're just like, oh, okay. And then you do, oh, all right. And you're learning, he's teaching you. Oh, I love that. I love when divine masculine teaches. Oh my God, sexy. So anyhow, and you're being a wonderful student on that floor. You are such a good student, divine feminine. And that's what he's saying. He's like, this is my best right here. This is my best student, okay, on that floor. Fantastic. I know that's right, girl. You better get straight A's. Okay, so, and then here, with the spiritual maturity, what was that again? I'm sorry. Please bear with me. Can we just be in the living room about the damn thing, okay? All right? I don't want to be on the stage about this reading. I just want to be up in the lounge area chilling with my people, with the priesthood. Up in the sanctuary, okay? So let's look at the book again. Okay, here's the book. You can look at it too if you want to freeze it and look more at it. Can you see that? I hope you can. All right, but now I'm gonna read it, okay, for everybody. Honoring your own spiritual growth and that of your beloved is vital for a loving relationship. Let's go in a little bit. What is spiritual maturity, and why is it important in a loving relationship? Take a moment now to think about how you would answer these questions. For example, if you believe in reincarnation, karma, and a higher power that lovingly guides you, then how compatible can you be with a person who believes in a judgmental God and only one opportunity to get it right before being sent to heaven or hell? Being spiritually mature means that you can accept another person's views while being able to choose the best match for yourself wisely. A spiritually mature person doesn't have all the answers to life, the universe, and everything, but at the very least, they will have given these topics some consideration. That's all I'm saying. So she's waiting for him to become that person. I don't want to say waiting. I know that's a trigger word for us ladies. But you are respecting the process. That's all I can say. You are respecting the process. I don't know if you're waiting, but you're respecting the process. And because this mountain gives me process, I have to say. Okay, so I don't know what part he is in the process and you are with him in the process, but he's going up, up, up. Okay, and that's what you see, and that's you're pleased by that. I don't know what that equals because we still don't have the happiness back. We're still kind of low frequency on this thing with the forgiveness energy. And with forgiveness, I feel that this feels like it has to be done. This is not done. Okay? This is... You know what this feels like? This feels like a wedding. Yeah. I mean, except for the forgiveness energy, but the rest of it feels like the ingredients. Okay? It's the ingredients because sexual freedom and then the process of spiritual maturity here. What are you telling me? You telling me I can't give myself to him until he reaches that peak. I can't have sexual freedom with him until he reaches that peak. So you're here wanting to have the sexual freedom, looking at the peak like, did this motherfucker arrive yet, creator? Are we there yet? You dig it? Facts. Here, I just feel like he's very protective of you. I get the sensation he's busy developing his plan of action, developing whatever he's developing. The garden, preparing the garden, studying the garden, I don't know. Let's go deeper. All right, let's go deeper. Forgiveness. Break it down, ancestors. Let's get a couple of bridges on this thing. Bear with me. I got to do a couple of bridges with you. Just to be fair. Just so your mind quiets down and you can see that I shuffled these cards. I know you know what time it is, you know what I'm saying? But you know how the logical mind is. It niggles at you. But wait, she didn't shuffle the card, so we don't know. I don't know, So you feel me? We're going to close the door on that devil energy. All right. So fantastic. Forgiveness. What's going on with the divine twins and the forgiveness? What's the problem? What seemed to be the problem? Somebody was taking it light. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It wasn't a game. Yeah, some destruction, I suspect, was caused. But let's go on. Go on, ancestors. The destruction might have been how they found, I don't know what the destruction is, get off on your floor. It might have been how they found out you was divine feminine. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like you took a bullet and got back up. They shot you 9 times don't die. You dig what I'm saying? Can you feel me? Shout out to Tupac and the Lover's Reading. You know what it is, Tupac. He was a lover, quiet as his cat. All right, fantastic. Secrets of the Deep. Emotional connection. Somebody was playing with your emotions. I suspect that's divine feminine, even though I know a lot of feminines play with masculine's emotions sometimes, which I don't approve of that business. Hello? Right. You don't do that. You don't do that to people. All right. Well, that happened to somebody. All right. Get off on your floor. That seemed to be the problem. Whoever was wrong was playing with the emotional connection. Yeah. That's the sensation that I get. All right. Please go on. Maybe you were graceful about it, and that's how they found out you was the divine feminine. Maybe they wanted to get a rise out of you. That's the sensation that I'm getting. They wanted to get a rise out of you, and side note, you know how people do that? They try to get a rise out of you. Women do this too. Women are famous for this as well. Okay. Where they try to get, like make a person jealous. You dig what I'm saying? Right. That don't work for me either. High-ranking officials of the priesthood. Right. That don't work for me either. Because I don't get jealous. And no, so that's okay. With all due respect to humanity, I do feel the feelings of unrest at the typical moments that people point to jealousy. I do feel the feelings of unrest, but what's going on in my mind is not the same thing that's going on in the mind of a jealous person, is my point. Does anybody feel me on that? Okay, because what I be thinking is somebody's touching what's mine. And then another part of my mind comes on and says, is it yours? Do the math. And then I go to the laboratory and I start doing science experiments on, okay, what is this connection made of? Emotional connection. What's it made of? Is it bullshit? Was it true at all? And it stopped being true? Or it's still true and I just don't understand how many formats love comes in? Or, did I get this wrong? This the wrong person? Something's up with my scanner. Something's up with my reader. You know what I mean? Like I must find the answer to why did this motherfucker think this was okay? You dig what I'm saying? All right, side note. But here, they played with your feelings. Because they were trying to test you. They were trying to test you. This is pressure to communicate. This is something is telling me. Now, why would they want to take how they feel about you or whatever is going on between y'all and make it into Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Name that tune. They want to turn it into The Family Feud, or they want to turn it into, $60,000 pyramid, or, like what, this is a game show, dude? This is the Wheel of Fortune? This is The Price is Right? Like, communication is key. Hello? To harmony. There is plenty of mysteries. I don't know who needs to hear this. There is plenty of mysteries. You don't have to contrive of a mystery in God's universe, people. Hello, whoever needed to hear that. You don't have to contrive. You can do everything right in your relationship and you will still be challenged. There will still be upset. There will still be arguments. There will still be drama. And you won't have to have been responsible for any of it. And that goes for both of you. Because life is full of challenges. What if you get a job? I'm deeply in love. We're very happy together. But we're building our empire. You got a gig, a client, a contract. It's 2,000 miles away for the next 6 months. That's a challenge, people. That's a challenge. Well, what if they have sex with someone else? What if they bond with someone else? What if they're cheating and not telling me and just lying? Hello? There's plenty of challenges. You know what I'm saying? I feel that somebody contrived of a challenge artificially to see how much you love them, to see how much you're feeling connected to them. Just ask, do you feel me? Hello? Or, shake me down. Am I right, ladies? Put your hands on me. I'll show you. Hello? All right. I'm just saying, side note, ladies, you get what it is. All right. Fantastic. Somebody was doing it the old way. I feel that this is very last season. Okay. I mean, that's not to criticize anybody. I mean, we're all family here. You know what I'm saying? That's just fun. It's just fun talking to you guys. I'm not criticizing, but I have to say, this is the old way. You know, play with each other's emotions, act ignorant. Hello? Because we know better than this. Spiritual maturity, maturity. Right. Come on. Adults. Let's do the adult thing. See, because this child thing, this playtime shit, that's for kids. That's for kids. That's kid shit. So somebody was treating you according to the rules of, you know, juvenile relationships, like a teenager type shit. You know, they weren't treating you like a grown up. You know, they weren't treating you like grown ups treat people, and they weren't treating you like you were a grown up for whatever reason. Okay. And that could trickle down, you know, that could trickle down. I'm not going to worry about it, though. Let's go deeper. Okay. Go ahead. Can you see all that? Okay, good. Go on. Spiritual maturity. This is how Divine Feminine, or what Divine Feminine is thinking about Divine Masculine. What's on her mind about him. Okay, yeah, see? Come no further. Stop right there. Spiritual maturity, please. When I see some of that, okay? When I see some of that, that's when, this is the checkpoint. This is the checkpoint again. For those of you who've been rocking with me, there's been some checkpoints up on Spirit Street. So, you know, there's nobody in, nobody out here for the Divine Feminine. Because she's Divine Feminine, so she has to obey the law. And, you know, Divine Feminines are not allowed to squander themselves. So even though this might be Divine Masculine, he has to meet with the measurement. You know, he's already blessed. I think I would say blessed. He's already blessed by God. But he has to do some protocols. And until she receives word from the spirit world headquarters, that his ID has come back clean, because forgiveness, that's why. Excuse me. I'm sorry about that, lovers. Yeah, until his ID comes back clean and he's shown himself to be an adult about whatever it is, she can't, you know, have sexual freedom with him. So that's what's been on her mind. You know, her mind is set up the checkpoint. Keep me safe, Creator. Hello? I got to keep myself safe. I got to take care of myself. I have to protect myself from predators, from game players, you know, from young people who don't know how to deal with something that's, you know, complex and delicate. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't give the kid the keys to the spaceship until he knows how to drive it. I think that's fair. You know what I'm saying? I think that's fucking fair. So, yeah. Go on. And she's real firm in her beliefs, by the way. She's real firm in her beliefs. Maybe she, you know, the ID coming back represents he has to be firm in his beliefs, as firm as she is in her beliefs. You dig what I'm saying? Like, they have to be equally firm to be a match, for it to work, for them to arrive at the same place. Because you see how this point is coming up to the same place? Wow, hold on. Bam. You see how the point, you know, and they have to arrive at the enlightenment. That's been going around. Shout out to the Illuminati, okay? All right? I see you. I see you out there, Illuminati, doing your damn thing, all right? I don't care what people say about you. Y'all is the Illuminati. It's a real thing. Okay, so anyhow, sorry. They got to come to the same point, and I believe that the same point is this point. Firm in your beliefs. Okay? The ID is checked. The law has been acknowledged. Okay? And satisfied. The law has to be satisfied, and then Divine Feminine will be satisfied. Okay? And then Divine Masculine will be satisfied in that order, my friend. Okay? Absolutely. All right. So, go on. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Okay? I did say the devil energy, and we can't have the devil energy. Exactly. That is what divine feminine says. Right. There we go. Okay? Right? High five, divine feminine. Psh. Hello, this is how we do it here. All right. So, yeah, we got to keep out the toxic shit. I don't know if you're the devil. See, that's the thing, says the divine feminine. Yeah, you look real handsome. The devil be looking handsome too sometime. Abso-fucking-lutely. Drop dead fucking handsome too. I hear he got some good You feel me? Hello? Facts. But then the side effects is that you're in hell on one level or another. You dig what I'm saying? And so that's the problem, says divine feminine. Okay? That's why she doesn't want anybody playing with her. Don't put me in hell. Don't try to put me in hell, please. Okay? You got to be a gardener around here. All right? And caretake the divine feminine and the seeds that she gives you. Hello? Right. Right. You got to protect those seeds. All right? Get off on your floor if you understand what seeds could be. There's many layers. Okay? So, yeah, no devil. No devil here. The devil is not welcome here. Amen. That's what the divine feminine said. Right, because we want sexual freedom. We don't want to have to worry about looking over our shoulder or for the devil. Hello? When I throw it back and I turn around and look over my shoulder, I don't want to see the devil. I want to see divine masculine. Ladies, holla if you hear me. Okay, fantastic. Let's go one more deeper. Exactly. I have to be able to trust you. I have to be safe with you. I have to know that you're not going to let the devil in. That's another one. See, maturity. He might not be the devil, but maybe he doesn't know not to open the door for the devil. You know, if you got a client 6 months away, we're going to have to find some, what do you call it? Solutions, I think is a good word. We're going to have to find some solutions to the fact that we want to make love like some fucking happy rabbits as often as we fucking can. 6 months is too long. Hello? 6 months is too long. Now, side note, priesthood, if you've been in a situation where it's been longer than that. Hello? Okay. So, all right. You feel me? So 6 months is too long. What do we do? Because, get that bread. That's basics. Get that bread. Basics. Hello, says divine masculine with the physical maturity of the physical world. Facts. Divine masculine, high five to you, sweetheart. You are so right. Okay, so we must get the money, right? So what do we do? Well, if you have money, motherfucker, meet halfway and fuck like happy rabbits. Once a month. Right? Okay, that's fair. Financially and, logistically and emotionally and sexually, right? If you can't hang on for a month, you're not mature. You're not mature. You dig what I'm saying? Let's say every 3 months, if you really want to go hard, you should be able to handle that if you're a fucking grown-up. Facts. But I mean, that's as long as it ought to be. Unless the creator is on some, no, go harder. You know what I'm saying? No pun intended, but you know what I'm saying. Okay? You have to be able to trust each other at a distance, yet still make love, then you can kind of, make it happen. That's just a couple of suggestions. But consider lovemaking to be a priority. See? Like divine feminine. Lovemaking is a priority for divine feminine. It's a priority like the light bill. Listen. Hello? Holler if you hear me. It is a priority like gas in the motherfucking tank, like money in the bank. It is a priority. This is a must. Do you feel me? So I feel that here, okay, again, you can be with your divine masculine and you still got to have rules and protocols. You already know what it is, ladies. So, so if we're in a traditional divine masculine, divine feminine, divine union, If she decides, okay, your ID didn't clear, you can't have any, that means she can't have any. That's the law. That's the law. Okay? Cheating back is against the law. Yeah. Okay? That's why it's karmic. Right? It's blowback from that shit. Right? Okay, so this is my point. You know, if this can't be handled, if this kind of thing can't be handled, spiritual maturity. You see what I'm saying? You got to have a moral code, a moral framework within which to operate. And there's no excuse. Sexual freedom and the need for sex or the desire for sex is not an excuse to not follow the law. Period. End of story. It's very hard. You know, go crazy, lose your mind because you can't make love to your lover. What's the problem? You dig what I'm saying? Lose your fucking mind. Be like, I'm fucking desperate to touch you. I had to call you in the middle of fucking work. I'm over here in the motherfucking supply closet, bitch. Send me a picture of your titties. Okay, excuse me. I'm sorry. Okay, side note. Go crazy. See where it goes. See how hot the sex gets because y'all couldn't have each other for a while. You know? Don't go off spinning what belongs to divine feminine out there with these karmic hoes. Do you feel me? What are you doing? You fucking it up. Because now, when divine feminine, of course, something is going to tell her that you've been out there doing something questionable. And now she's not going to be in the mood to make love to you. Because you're not spiritually mature. Don't let this happen to you, people. Okay? It's all I'm saying. So much as you can control it. She needs to be able to trust him. That's what she's thinking. Yeah, I don't know. You know, he could let the devil in. The devil could be attached to him in the form of a karmic, in the form of a thought form, a philosophy, a process, a mood he's in. I gotta know this motherfucker is, you know, clean energy. Clean energy. Solar powered. You feel me? Facts. So, what is she feeling? All right? I was going on and on. Okay? I wish you on and on sexual freedom there, divine twins. I wish you on and on this. What does she mean about sex? No, I'm sorry. No, we've spent enough time on divine feminine, divine masculine. We'd like to hear from you, sir. I apologize. It's your turn. Okay. What is divine masculine thinking? What's on his mind about divine feminine? Do tell. Making careful emotional decisions. He wants to be careful with you, ladies. He wants to be careful. I like it. All right. Go on. Divine masculine, you were saying? Well, furthermore, he's thinking about taking a leap of faith. I suspect toward this rainbow reviver energy business right here. Let's bring the rainbow back. Let's put the swing back. Let's put the smile back on divine feminine's face. So we can have a little sexual freedom around here. All right? I know that's right. Okay, go ahead. You were saying? I'm sorry. I got lost in thought. Okay, you were saying? Oh, yeah. Okay, I hear that. Divine masculine is sober in his thinking regarding this business right here. He says, see, she has a knife. See, that's the thing. See, he's very, physical, logical, okay, at which we see your wisdom. Divine masculine, we see your wisdom. Yeah. The lady has a knife, and she's not afraid to use it. That is facts. See, she was over here looking pretty, pretty benevolent, except I do see the cosmic cops. Now, they do have guns. And tasers and sticks to hit you over the head with. So okay, but she was laying low there. I didn't pick up on that energy there, but he didn't miss it. Yeah. He was like, yeah. See, you see that And 9mm on her hip? Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, gotcha, buddy. Understood. Because there's a devil loose, divine masculine, nothing personal. All right. However, he's like, yeah, well, she's not taking no bullshit. She don't play no games. You can't play games with this woman, says divine masculine. He's sorry he ever played a game with your ass, girl. He really is. Absolutely. Please forgive me, says divine masculine. You know, or maybe you shot him by mistake. You know, not literally, hopefully, but you know, maybe you shot him by mistake. Oh, motherfucker, I thought you was the devil. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? You need to really communicate, because communication is key. Hello? Right? Pressure to communicate. Communication is key. I got to know that you're coming. Ooh, okay. Side note. Okay, so anyhow, right. Okay, so she doesn't go for no bullshit. She cuts off the head of corruption. She has clear perception. So you have to be mature. You can't fake it, is what divine masculine is saying. You can't fake this shit. Maybe he tried to fake something. You know what I mean? He tried to slide in without showing his ID. Doing the devil's work. I know that's right. See, that's why we need you. That's why he was like, oh shit, that's the divine feminine. He thought you was somebody else. He thought you was anybody else. Maybe everybody else. Meaning, like everybody else. And then he did some shit, some playtime shit, trying not to show his ID. And you was like, sir, excuse me. You can't go in there without showing your ID. And the pet whale was there, and it just was quite impossible, you know what I'm saying, to continue to pretend, you know. And that's how he knew it was you. You dig what I'm saying? I get the sensation you was all in uniform, you know, aviator shades on. You know what it is, if you're anything like me. Aviator shades on. Hello? You dig what I'm saying? Maybe you had a hat on or something, you know, you were all pinned down and pinned up and put back, and you know what I'm saying? And so, you know, he thought you was just, you know, security at the front of the building, you know what I'm saying? And maybe he's a master at this, you know, so he just thought, yeah, you know, no problem, I'll get in. And you was like, yeah, no. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them buildings. It's one of them buildings where you just can't just walk in there. That sort of thing. So that's how he knew. He was like, wait a minute, the president's office is in here? Oh, okay. All right, I see. That's why y'all got military grade fucking surveillance equipment and shit for an office building. Okay, gotcha. All right, so, right. Okay, Cosmic Cops, Queen of Swords. You get the juice on that? You get the juice? So, yeah, so she's doing her job. Okay, is the sensation that I get. She's not having it. He's being very careful, but he about to take a leap. Anyway, even though you got a knife, divine feminine. Yeah. And that's how you'll recognize him, I suspect. You know, that's how you recognize him. Like, oh, after all of this security I got out here, you know what I'm saying? And you know all of holy hell is going to break loose if you try to cross the threshold without your ID coming back clean. You dig what I'm saying? So he's going to be effective in the face of doubt regarding bringing back this rainbow reviver energy. Now, there might be a floor where there's somebody toxic who's still trying to get in without ID, or who's trying to show a fake ID, right? That it says, oh, I'm the divine masculine, you know, let me in. I'm clear. I'm a child of God, you know what I'm saying, kind of thing. And then you let him in the building, and it's really the devil. Okay, so you feel me? So that's on the floor, ladies. Look alive out there. All right, stay sharp. However, on the sanctuary floor, which is the primary floor for the divine twins, whoever your divine twin is, if you are in fact a divine feminine, this is what's happening with your twin right now, on some level, even if you're together or not together. Okay, this was happening regarding you. He's trying to figure out how to get back this smile on your face, this openness where he can have access to these subterranean levels of your layers, ladies. Okay, right there. He's got to be careful because you got a knife. Careful emotional decisions. He feels he can be effective in the face of doubt because he is mature. He does have some level of maturity. I don't know if, whatever this was with the playing of the feelings, the maturity issue was then. It's not now. I get the sensation. I don't know what that means about the spiritual maturity. I suspect there's still this, because this has to be seen and shown and felt. So if you're not seeing and being shown and felt and feeling like smiling and y'all are not, fucking like happy rabbits, this still is to be achieved. You dig what I'm saying? And when I say fucking like happy rabbits, I mean with no doubts in your mind, with none of those, what about this and what about that? None of that in your mind. Sweet freedom, nothing but lovemaking. You know what I'm saying? That if that's not happening, he still needs to be spiritually mature, but it's good news that he has some level of maturity on the physical plane, and he's protecting you and he's watching over you. He's still providing for you on some level. Okay. For those of you who you're not with your divine masculine and he's providing for you spiritually, I do understand that might not bring a smile to your face if you can't feel it, hear it, see it, touch it, and participate, because that's like these people who like to communicate psychically, I call it laziness is what I call it. I mean, unless you are literally in Guantanamo Bay, locked up and cuffed, you're being interrogated at the time, you don't have telephone access, then maybe I understand. But moving along. Okay. Shout out to Guantanamo Bay and everybody who shouldn't be there. God bless those people. All right. Everybody who should be there, thank God. Thank God they're there. All right. Fantastic. So, how's Divine Feminine feeling about Divine Masculine? Sexual freedom. Do tell. Well, somebody's hot. Look like here. Yeah. Somebody look like they hot. I would venture to say and bothered. Mm-hmm. Yeah, bothered by the fact that something is not happening. Your ID didn't come back clean, or your ID wasn't produced, or you never showed your ID, or something, right? I just said that, but it's all good, Going after what you passionately want. My God. You're hot. Okay, you know what I noticed by that? It's only a matter of time before somebody is in this configuration with Divine Feminine. It's the sensation that I am really getting off of these two cards together. And I don't know who's listening to this reading, so I hope that doesn't trigger anybody. Okay, but I'm getting because what I know about this kind of heat, if you're feeling this, Divine Feminine, what I know about this kind of heat is it's extremely magnetic. Hello? It's extremely magnetic. And, I see. Part of what you're feeling is coming from Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. Okay, see, that's deep. I just said that, right? About the Divine Masculine sitting next to me, like I feel his presence. Like, literally. Like, you're not even dead, and I feel your presence like this from a distance like this? You're not even dead. Okay, so anyhow, not that he should be. I'm not saying God bless your life and may you live long and prosperously, but no. But I'm just saying that, it's like sexual freedom. It's spiritual freedom. Like he's flying around somehow, freely, like in the body, out of the body. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like, really? Like, for real? Like, okay, so side note. Anyhow, I think he's stirring your pot, so to speak, Divine Feminines. He's stirring your pot. I think he might be preparing you on some... Ooh, he's the gardener. Ooh, that's that gardener energy. He's turning the soil. Ooh, he's turning the soil. Stop that. Get your damn hands off me. Okay? Oh my God. He's turning the soil, ladies. That's part of what you're feeling. I think you're feeling him. But that's what I'm saying. It's dangerous. That's dangerous. I hope he's planning something, in the near future. Because that's dangerous business. Because when you stir like that, ladies, what do? You become more attractive. That's so deep. Because I did my hair yesterday. Side note, ladies, did you do anything recently? Like, if you resonate with this, did you do anything with yourself lately? Oh, I'm so sorry. You were blurry all that time? Well, yeah, exactly. So much sex that you can't see straight. Okay? Absolutely. That's in the air. That's in the air. Okay? That might be where this rainbow is coming from. That's what that's all about. Okay? Yeah, but this is stirring the pot. So you might be making yourself more attractive on some level physically. Taking care of yourself, or pampering yourself, or doing some such thing like that. Or you might have done something like that, like some one thing that was like unique or that you haven't done in a while. Very interesting. It's coming from him. It's coming from him. He's making you like bathed in his energy. He's bathing you. I think he's trying to mark you so that you won't be attracting in other suitors, but that's impossible. Like in terms of if you stir the pot, it's gonna go, the sauce is gonna go in the direction that you're stirring. So same principle, you're stirring up divine feminine sexual attractiveness. Other people are gonna be attracted to it. So if this is a divine masculine who's in good standing with the priesthood, you might want to consider timing on that one. You know what I'm saying? Even though I don't know what that means to you in your particular scenario. I don't know if timing means slow down, stop, hurry up. I'm not quite sure what it all means. Okay, but let's go further. Get off on your floor, by the way. Okay, this don't have to be everybody floor. All right. Or the roles could be reversed, whatever. Now I'm taking that off. The roles could be reversed. I'm taking that off. Now, for the LGBT people, you know what it is. You can do your thing with the roles, but for the level of feminine, masculine, whether you're gay, straight, whatever, this is the feminine and what she's thinking and feeling. This is the masculine and what he's thinking and feeling. Period. If this is not your floor, it's not your floor. Okay, we're not switching the roles. They don't switch. Okay, it's just simply not your floor. All right. But if you're gay, boom, whoever's the feminine, boom, whoever's the masculine. All right, Pat. All right, fantastic. So, go on. Oh my God. Damn, ladies. Look at this shit. Look. Wait, look. Oh my God. Look at this. I'm just saying, that is the emperor. Damn, you want him, ladies. I hope I'm not giving away your secrets. I don't think it's a secret, or maybe he's stirring you up so you do want him. I mean, yeah, of course you want your divine masculine. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like something extra is going on over here. Because this is a lot of heat. And I can't imagine you working yourself up into a frenzy like that if your man is not where he needs to be with you. You know what I'm saying? I don't see you letting yourself work yourself up into a frenzy like this so you could just be sitting here with holding this energy. You know what I'm saying? So that's what makes me feel like it's coming from him, especially since the correlations. I got to be careful, and also holding back steam. That's a lot of energy, right? And then leap of faith, effective in the face of doubt. That means he's like making a maneuver, like he already getting into position. That's energy going out, stirring the pot. That's energy. Boom, Boom. And you are apparently picking up on that shit. You can feel this dude. Now, if he's sitting right next to you, then it's obvious. You know what I'm saying? But if you're not with this guy, listen, he's doing this and you are feeling every stroke. Every fucking stroke. Hello? All right. Sorry. I don't know. That's coming across real intense. You dig it? I'm saying? Okay. Yeah. Your desire for him is just... Or he wants it to be that. He's generating it. Like he's creating it. He's creating... He's the gardener. He's the gardener. Yeah. Absolutely. Now check out this gardener card real quick. All right. Check this out. Look at her. See her? You see what I'm saying? And I like how he's gardening. Yeah, check out his body language on that. You feel me? Okay. So, okay. He's the gardener. Excuse me. He's doing his divine masculine thing. Okay, like check. Lots of women want this man. Lots of women want this man to be their gardener. Divine feminine. They wish they had a gardener like that. I know that's right. Hello? But you're divine feminine. Okay? Absolutely. See, there's a little wink. There's a little wink. Better not be no kids on my channel either. It's for adults. All right. Yeah, here's a little wink right there. All right, peekaboo. All right, fantastic. Didn't I say that? I said send me a picture of your titties, right? I'm sorry. I know I can be very raunchy sometimes. Forgive me. Okay, that's divine masculine stirring the pot. It's all his fault. I blame him for this. All right, fantastic. So, go on. Shit, what is going on? She can feel him. That's what's happening. She can feel him, and she wants to feel him. Is the sensation that I'm getting with the sexual freedom card? Because check out the sexual freedom card, because we got all day to talk about sexual freedom. Am I right? Okay. Look how she's embracing him. You know what I mean? Like, it's interesting because she is in a more masculine body language. Not that she's being masculine, but her body language is more prominent. You know, and he's more attracting her, like in a feminine way. And that gives me the sensation that they're like getting all inside each other. You know what I'm saying? Like they're intertwined. I'm sorry, I gotta show you one more time right here. See, you know, like the caduceus, you know, or like the nadis, right? In the nadis, the streams of energy that they talk about in Ayurveda, that's going up the spine with the kundalini. You dig what I'm saying? That's the caduceus, right? That's like, you know, with the snakes, boom, you know, for the kundalini energy. Well, he's, you know, as being in the receptive position in that card, for the masculine being in the receptive position, that means that's where he wants you. He's pulling you there, right? And you guys represent the two streams of divine energy, right? That brings life. Hello, the gardener. Bringing back life into the relationship, or into whatever, you know, into the relationship regarding whatever this business was. The plan, it's not a game, yada, 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 yada. Okay? So you feel him, you want him, he's pulling you there. He's pulling you on to here. Is the sensation that I get? I get the sensation he's pulling you on to this thing here. Right? Sweep you up off your feet. Okay? Sweep you up. Okay, that's the sign for sweep. Okay? Sweep you up off your feet and then slide you right on to here, which is your cradle. Right? That's your charging cradle, ladies. He trying to put you back in the charging cradle. It's good. It's very funny. All right. The ancestors. You are funny, ancestors. All right. Boom. And go on. How she feels about divine masculine. She feels called, compelled. You see all that compelling energy? Look at that. That is straight magnetism. Okay? Straight up. Straight up. Knight of Wands, which I think he's in his healthy form right now. Even though that floor I was telling y'all about to look alive and stay sharp. Boom. See? Okay? That's that guy on that other floor. Okay, but anyhow, back to your divine masculine. So divine masculine, you see the intense sexual desire of this card, right? He's sweeping, and there's a claiming energy to it. You know, there's a your mind energy. You know what I'm saying? There's a grabbing and taking energy right there. This is an absolute letting energy here. This is a where are you going, girl? You about to end up here. All right. I'm putting my foot down on this matter. You belong to me. End of story. Please don't have any doubt, is the sensation that I'm getting from the Emperor card. Because the Emperor doesn't leave doubts in people's head. Hello? Because the Emperor knows that that's dangerous. Then I'm going to have to knock you upside your head. Right? Because you're going to be getting it twisted. You're going to be playing. So the Emperor doesn't play no games. Okay? Or you better not take the Emperor for no game. Oh, by the way, ladies, I don't think it's a game. Side note. That's bouncing back to you for me right now. This is not a game. He's taking you. You're his. The end. Okay? The lady said, okay. You know, okay. So, I mean, all right. Shout out to you guys. I don't know what the specific deal is. But here, we're being called by God. You know that's non-negotiable. Oh. He said you're his because God said so. I hear that. Excuse me. That's where the taking energy is coming from. He's taking you. I don't know how this is happening. Okay? For some of you, I don't know. Okay? I'll just let it be what it is. Okay? But this is what I'm getting. Let's leave it at that. I don't want to talk it to death. But this is what I'm getting. The fact that there's a divine calling on both of y'all to be together, and he feels like he knows who you are. He feels like, therefore, you're my divine feminine. I'm taking you. This is not a negotiation, ladies. Just FYI. Hello? Yes. Yes. He's relieving you of duty about watching out for this devil. He's going to be he's relieving you of your shift. Like you're off, you know, like you could step down, you're off, you could go home or whatever, or you could go down or whatever, right? Okay, so I'm sorry. Sorry, I got into the gutter there real quick. Sorry about that. Yeah, but he's going to watch out for this devil business. All right, he's going to manage that situation and handle the pet well while you go, you know, I don't know, fix your hair, get ready for the evening, you know, for the evening's festivities here. You dig what I'm saying? Get ready to be smiling very brightly. Okay, I don't know. All right. But here he's like, you're mine. Come here. Give me that. And essentially, God is backing him. Okay, that's a big deal. It's all a big deal, and maybe this is also a big deal. I don't know. But the Emperor is a pretty big deal, I have to say. But here's the Emperor, and then we have the Empress. I think that's meaningful. And because God is calling, let whatever God puts together. Didn't I say it seems like a wedding? I feel that you're walking down the aisle. I don't know. Please don't freak out, ladies. Calm the fuck down, please. Everybody, I guess the men can calm down too. I really meant for the, ladies to not be jumping up and clapping and being giddy and, okay, just calm, okay? Because this is just a feeling. Okay, I don't know whose floor this is. All right. And guys, I know you might have gotten terrified. So, sorry. Calm down. I don't know if you got scared just now. But That's what I'm feeling. It's just feeling. Okay? It's just a feeling. I'm picking up on marriage energy. Who knows how that will manifest? All right? So let's leave a little flexibility for the Holy Ghost, shall we? But this is what it's giving me. It's giving me you're at the top of the aisle. Let's call it the top of the aisle. Ladies, you're at the top of the aisle holding your flowers. He's at the altar, okay, with the minister. And, then there's the witnesses, okay? The ancestors, all the karmics, family, everybody, right? And you're about to walk down the aisle. That's what it looks like here. That's what it looks like here. Then once you're joined together, this, not literally necessarily, but there's some sort of energetic, spiritual thing happening between y'all. God is presiding over this wedding. All right. And God is compelling you, with the rhythm, with the marriage rhythm, okay, to come down the aisle. And your man is compelling you to come down the aisle and slide yourself right into the cradle. There. Okay? In your charging cradle, ladies. Hello? Right. So anyhow, it looks like what God has put together may no man tear asunder. Didn't I say marking you? He wants to mark you so that no one else can have you. That's the sensation that I'm getting. And, marriage is one way to mark a person, of course. Excellent sex is another way to mark a person, Okay, so when they was playing with your emotions, they was trying to mark you. They was trying to mark you. But they was doing it like a child. Like, will you go with me, and with the boxes. Yes or no. I don't know if that exactly happened, but it's like, like juvenile like that. You know what I'm saying? It was something like that. Okay? It was something like that. And I guess you were like, no. And it wasn't because you didn't want the divine masculine. Of course you want him. It was because you didn't want no bullshit. None of this playing games bullshit. None of this devil business. None of this toxic shit. That's all. So, I'm going to guess something happened where he might have taken it like you didn't want him. I don't know. Okay? Doesn't quite say. It does say you want him currently. Well, certainly he's stirring the pot to like amp that feeling up in you. You know what I'm saying? Or amp up your divine feminine energy. Amp up the sexual component of the fact, what makes you the feminine. They're trying to amp that up so they could get back in. All right. And then, of course, for some of you, there's also a bad actor trying to get in. They might have feelings for you, too. It's mild to cataclysmic. I don't know who's the baddest actor of the bad actors, but I know on some level you are feeling your divine masculine. That's all I can say. Whoever that is, in your life, he's stirring the pot for you to feel that. And you do. Let's go deeper. Divine masculine, how are you feeling about divine feminine? Go into it. I'm feeling like this. Oh, intense emotions bubbling under the surface. There's some karma. It's bittersweet. He's got to burn off some karma as well. And that's bittersweet. Here's the thing that I'm picking up on, though. You're the divine feminine. Good news, says divine masculine. You're my divine feminine. Good news. Your ID came back clean. Okay, so he's sure about who you are. You're not sure about who he is. Okay. He wants you powerfully. It's powerful. Okay? That seems similar. That seems like you got that in common. Yeah? But, you're back here. held back, pinned up, hair in a bun, you know what I'm saying? All zipped up, tucked in, buttoned up. That's you. Divine feminine, that's you. And that's what he wants to he wants to peel you out of that. Sorry, I hit the mic. He wants to peel you, like he wants to open his gift. Let's say it like that. He wants to open his gift. So that's my gift, is what he's saying. He's saying, oh, that's mine? And God is like, yeah, that's yours. Go get it. And there's something he has to do. He's got to burn off some karma, or there's something he has to be. Now, that's been coming up. Doobie doobie doo. Okay? That is the science and the underlying rhythm of life. And you have to alternate. You do, and then you be. And then you do, and then you be. And it's doobie doobie doo. Squee-beat and squee-dee-dee-dee. Okay? It's all jazzy, baby. It's all very jazzy. So he's feeling pretty jazzy. You know how you feel when you got gifts under the tree, for those of us who have experienced, the American Christmas. You have gifts under the tree, you excited. You can't open them yet though. It's not Christmas. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it doesn't literally have to be Christmas, right? Because we're not doing that here. But that feeling, remember I did say that y'all still have this childlike energy about y'all. Okay, and that's where I'm getting. See, that's the childlike energy. Like when you're happy and everything's well and you're safe and, you're pretty and you've got nice pajamas on and you get to eat cookies and grandma's coming and, it's just like a great day. Like people you love, your friends, your family, or, adult Christmas where we get a little sexy in front of the fireplace, with some hot chocolate, some marshmallows. Okay, so anyhow, that good feeling, you know what I'm talking about? That's what I feel he's feeling. He's feeling that good feeling, but it's bittersweet. There's something else, something is going on, maybe with a karmic, maybe some karma because of this whole forgiveness business. We still got to take the leap of faith. We still got to pull this off. She's still got a knife and she's still not afraid to use it. We still got problems to solve around here. I mean, just because that's my divine feminine, says divine masculine, doesn't mean she won't cut me. That is facts. This is a smart man. This is a smart guy. Ladies, whoever this guy is, he's smart. Okay? I don't know if he was smart before or he did something dumb, but this guy is a smart guy. Okay? Because, right. Hello? Right. I will still cut you. That is a fact. If you're anything like me. All right. And of course, that's only if you're fucking up and you didn't listen to the 150,000 nice ways that I tried to tell you to stop fucking with me. Then, I think it's fair to use the knife. Ladies? Hello? I think it's fair. All right. So I'm just saying, not necessarily literally, right? But it's going to cut and it's going to bleed. One way or the other, right? Am I right? Okay. So, the duality of it all. You know what I'm saying? The duality of it all is whatever he has to do first, or whatever he has to do too as well, or because some shit happened. I don't know. But the good news is you're his gift. And he's like, now all I got to do is get it. You dig what I'm saying? Now, all I got to do is go get my gift. But that's easier said than done, apparently. Says divine masculine, apparently. All right. Side note, don't cut anyone, ladies, okay? Don't cut anybody. All right. Especially on this lovely occasion, okay? This looked like a lovely occasion right here. Ooh, look at that. Okay. I get that the protocols are a bit daunting for whatever reason. Maybe just because you're divine feminine. It might not be nothing in particular, and it might not be anything that the divine masculine is doing. You know what I'm saying? Wrong in, regarding the rainbow reviver. You know what I'm saying? Bringing back the happiness and the glee, right? And for the LGBT community, gay means happy, by all means, right? What are you doing sad and gay? What the fuck? How do that work? Okay, side note. Anyhow, Yeah, but divine masculine feels like you're the 10 of cups, and that's bittersweet, apparently. Okay? It is going to be the ultimate favorable outcome. However, there's something that has to be done that's not as pleasant as the thought of putting his hands all over your body. You feel me? Okay. So let's go on. I get the sensation it's these protocols. I really do. The protocol itself might be you got to pay the karma first. Like, you're not going to have your ex out in front of our new lovely home trying to kill our dog and leave it in the driveway. It's not going to happen. Okay? Not happening. Says divine feminine. You know, or maybe divine masculine is like, yeah, okay, I got to get rid of this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Talking about the karmic. I don't know if some of y'all are on that floor. You know, he might be like, listen, if the karmic show up in my driveway, or if we open the front door of our new lovely home and the family dog is dead because my ex is a psychopath, divine feminine is out of here. I can't let that happen. You dig what I'm saying? Because, of course, you know, the evil exes, you know, or the exes that are entertaining the devil. You know, they know how to fuck up your new relationship, don't they? Yeah. Because they know you. Yeah. So they know a little something about whoever it is that you're into just by knowing you. And if they find out where you at, they'll be like, well, did you know he dressed up in my nightgown on Halloween last year? Look at him. You know, and I'm the kind of thing. Okay, whatever. I don't know. But I'm just saying. Okay, they know exactly how to embarrass you and make you look worse than you are. You know, they'll mix the truth with the lies, and then the person who doesn't know you that well, you'll just be looking real bad in front of them, you know? And they'll have to always have that in the back of their mind, like, damn, this nigga was wearing this bitch nightgown last year. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't get that image out of my head. So I bless all the divine twins out there. May that never happen to you. Okay? May you never be set upon, successfully anyway, by your exes. So, you're his 10 of cups, but he has to follow protocols, and that's bittersweet. There's some sort of process that's up here. Okay? I suspect it's the spiritual maturity. All right. So for the guy who's down on the gutter floor, who's trying to sneak in without showing his ID or show a fake ID because he hasn't matured properly according to the protocols, or he's matured physically but not spiritually, like in a very deal-breaking way, he's trying to fake the spiritual maturity. Okay? In order to get in, because he hasn't done the work. He hasn't climbed the mountain. So he's trying to come back down the mountain like, oh, yeah, girl. Oh, why am I down here? Oh, because I just came from up there. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to do that, you know? And then he's trying to compel you, you know, with the sexual energy and the fire and the chemistry between you and the sexy, handsome devil that he is, to make you slide onto his charger, okay? And be like, yeah, good, stay there, girl. You know what I'm saying? Kind of thing. Hello? Right. So he could be with the Rainbow Revival and have a smile on his face. You dig what I'm saying? Okay, so that's not the gardener. That's the guy in the garden. He's off card. That's the guy in the garden. That's just, you know, I don't know. Maybe he's homeless. God bless the homeless people. Maybe he's homeless. He's the homeless guy. He's what do they call it? The sexy hobo? What do they call that? There's like a term for it where a guy, the hot hobo or something like that. Like where a guy is like, you know, down and out, but he's like fucking fine as hell. You know what I'm saying? Kind of thing. Maybe it's that guy, you know? But anyhow, he's not the gardener though. He's not the parks department director. You dig what I'm saying? Like he doesn't really, he's just a visitor here. This is not his garden. Okay? Your man is the gardener. Ladies. Hello? Right. Your man is the gardener. He's the official guy. You know, when people come into the park and they say, oh, what kind of flower is this? Then the people that work in the park say, I don't know. Ask the gardener. That's divine masculine. Yeah. Your man is the gardener. He's the expert. Yeah. How to protect these seeds and all of the abundance you have to offer and all of this divine juice that you got. You know what I'm saying? He know all about that. He could tell people. You dig it I'm saying? Absolutely. Look at here. Trust, safety, and sanctuary. Okay, he's got to do something so that you will trust him. What he has to do is tedious. You know what I'm saying? Anybody? All right? That's good. This is the gardener. Okay. Because the gardener has to do like things and then the growing. Then the growing takes place, but he has to make it, he has to arrange it so that it grows well. Well, that's the tedium that he's doing, so he loves what he's doing, but, he's trying to, dig up the ground and put some new flowers in, so the digging up of the ground, that's not particularly fun. But the results of the garden and the overall results of the fruits and, and the beauty and the, and just the brilliance and the artwork and, and it's just, the final outcome is gorgeous. And the process is, he wants to pick your fruit. Okay. He wants to pick your fruit, but he has to first grow the fruit. You know what I'm saying? There are some fruits that are already available to him, but he can't access them until he shows an investment in the garden. Don't take from the garden until you've invested into the garden. Then you're free to take from the garden and eat all the fruit you want. You know what I'm saying? Kind of thing. So he wants to be trustworthy in your eyes. And he knows he has to deal with this protocol in order to do such because you are the divine feminine and you don't play that shit. That's the bittersweet of it. I want the fruit now. I want to take it now. I want to bite it now. I want to eat it now. And I think that's where y'all agree right there. Eating it now, biting it now, taking it now, drinking it now, licking it now. Yes. I think that's where y'all agree. His ID just didn't come back clean yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if you see the ID, it didn't come back clean, or there's some kind of violation on his ID. You know, if y'all are already together, something happened, I don't know. You know what I mean? But something's up with the ID because the cosmic cops are here. Okay, so, and he knows that. All right, that's what's up. All right, look like everybody understand what's going on here. That's what it looked like. I had some good ass lasagna last night, y'all. Oh my God, I want some more. Okay. It was the Rainbow Reviver lasagna, okay? Because it put a smile on my face and made me feel happy like it was Christmas, okay? Abso-fucking-lutely. All right. Rainbow Reviver, this is what seemed to be the problem and what's the holdup is this Rainbow Reviver energy here. It makes me feel like it's really the holdup is what's between you and Divine Masculine, or you, Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, is the holdup, is how do you navigate what's already taken place and how do you navigate what you now understand to be the requirements. How do you navigate that? For you, Divine Feminine, you might be concerned about how can you be happy when you have all of this fucking energy welling up, all of this potential, all of this abundance, all of this, all of this happiness and rainbow energy that you can produce, but you don't have anything to complete the circuit with because, like he hasn't, his ID didn't clear. So, so even if you're together, there's something y'all can't do together yet that you want to do together or be together about or on. because of this business, because he has not yet, whatever, gotten the forgiveness, done the protocol. I don't know. Communicated his feelings, because that is the Ace of Cups. Something is telling us and we're pressured to communicate. So maybe you're not aware of emotional connection between you, or you feel a way, you don't know how he feels, or he didn't put forth how he feels. I don't know. Could be 1,000 things that have the same energy signature, but it's around there. It's got a similar feeling to it, What seemed to be the problem? Go into it. Oh, you know too much. You know too much. How is he gonna please you? See, okay, I'm getting a sneaking suspicion right now. Okay, I guess the high priestess is getting a sneaking suspicion as well. I don't know which of you, is having, like, you could be a masculine with a feminine and still be coming out on the feminine side, and then she's coming out on the masculine side. I don't want to talk about that, but that could be happening. Either way, I think somebody knows too much. Whoever's got the intuition, whoever's like, strongly connected, or the one that's most feminine in their wisdom and understanding, not necessarily the female. Okay, but it could be a traditional situation where the feminine has her female intuition, and too much. Either way, the masculine can't get in front of this right here. That's the problem. I don't know why that's a problem. Because he's okay. The only time that's a problem is when time is a problem. You know what I mean? Like, let's say dudes want to move, because dudes traditionally do this, right? Where dudes want to move slow on something necessary, right? On something necessary. I don't know. I guess that could be true for women, but this is how it's coming to me, right? That's how I've experienced it mostly in my life anyway. So, you need them to fix the door. You need them to fix the toilet. You need them to let's not bring the toilet into the situation. You need them to fix the fridge, the washing machine. Let's go there. And that needs to happen, like, in relatively quickly, soon. We can give it a couple of days, but not much more than that sort of thing. And they drag their ass. They drag their fucking ass. Or they pull out the machine, they leave it in the middle of the floor for 2 days. It's like, come on, buddy, come on. Yeah, let's do some better planning than that. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. But these are some of the minor, challenges or whatever problems, irritations you might have. And if you take too long, it's going to be a problem. You know what I mean? Especially when the whole thing is to, do what's necessary, please her, keep a smile on her face. And so I'm going to fix it so we can save some money and we ain't got to pay the repairman to come and fix the washing machine, but he's dragging it out. And now she's had a chance to go do the dishes, go, shopping for food, come back, move around the, washing machine. It's the next day. She's got to work around it again. And now she bumps into you again and she's like, hey, honey, when are you going to be done? Now it's the thing. Now it's irritation. You know what I'm saying? Now it's, you always do this. The last time now it's that. You dig what I'm saying? Because you was taking too long. See what I'm saying? Because you was taking too long. I don't know doing what. I have no idea. Paying karma, perhaps. It could be a totally legitimate reason why he's taking too long, by the way, ladies. It could be totally weird, if it was you would be taking too long. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But whatever it is, you be on to some shit. Like how the ladies tell you to do something and then the man doesn't do it. She turns out to be right. And then not only does he have to undo what he did because it was wrong, now he got to do it right. So that's taking extra time when he could have just listened to her. It could be one of those. You know what I'm saying? Or you didn't have to be playing. You dig what I'm saying? With my emotions, because who doesn't know that that's a bad idea? Who doesn't know that? Okay, because I should be talking to adults. So if you dealing with an adult, they should know that, unless this fight happened when y'all was 5. Hello? Right. Okay, so I get the sensation you be up on shit too quick and they can't keep up. I believe they can't keep up because they're determined to do the shit wrong. Or, you know, I'm speaking loosely, okay? But I don't really know if it's wrong, okay? But I just feel like they're determined not to listen, because if it's a time thing and he can't get in front of the fact that you keep figuring shit out, you know, so that he can give that surprise element, you know, so he can make an entrance kind of thing, he's moving too slow. Because, hello? You're not rushing to figure this dude out. You know what I'm saying? So I get the sensation, or this lady, you know, whatever, I don't know who it is. You're not rushing, but you keep figuring some shit out. This seems to be a problem. That's why he can't bring the smile back, because you keep figuring shit out all the time. So whatever he's doing to try to bring the smile back is old school, something tells me. You dig what I'm saying? It's some old school shit. Because it's taking too long. Because you keep figuring everything out. You dig what I'm saying? So that's a problem for him. So that's why I feel like he needs to abandon whatever this old school shit is. Or maybe he's taking too long because he's deeply concerned about this knife of yours. Listen, I'm not putting the knife down, says the Queen of Swords. You're going to have to just take your fucking chances. Leap of faith. He knows that. Leap of faith is over here in divine masculine understanding. Hello? So he's taking too long, and this is freaking him the fuck out right here. This high priestess business right here. It's freaking him out. Because it keeps, every time he try to do something, I don't mean freaking him out like fear. I don't know if that's a thing, but they're not talking about that. But it's freaking him out like, damn, every time. That's the sensation I'm getting. Like, every time I'm planning something, this bitch be like, oh, he's planning this, that, bop, bop, bop. Then he's going to say this and that, bop, 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 like that. And they are like, what the fuck? I didn't even tell nobody I was going to do that, okay? Like, how did she know, okay? She who knows. So hurry the fuck up. It's the sensation that I'm getting, because anybody got all day for you to be doing this, okay? It's a sensation. And that's not to rush anyone, but that's just to say, who are you dealing with? You dig what I'm saying? That's why you got to move like the fool. Like, move on instincts. You can't think it to death, because if you start putting thought energy into the atmosphere, she going to pull it down out of the atmosphere, because something going to be telling her, and then she's going to know what you're about to do. Simple. Hello? Because God, she got a divine calling on her. Look like here. And that's why she be figuring everything out. That's why you got to be authentic. That's why. That's a big one, y'all. That's a big one. That's why you got to be authentic, because she going to pick up on you. You know? She going to pick up on you if you're not authentic. If your idea is not real, if it's fake, she's going to read it. She's going to read right through it. You dig what I'm saying? It's the sensation that I'm getting, especially with the cosmic cops, because pay attention is the other meaning of that card. And sharp here, he's acknowledging you as the Queen of Swords in this matter. And she's about clear perception. Paying attention, clear perception. Right. That's why. That's why. And you got to be authentic. Take a leap of faith. Don't think too deeply on it, because she's going to pick up on it. You dig what I'm saying? So you got to move on instinct, so she's not going to know. So you kind of can't know what you about to do either, divine masculine. You don't even tell yourself certain things unless you don't mind her pulling it out of the atmosphere. You know, because once it's in the atmosphere, that's population. You know what I'm saying? That's you know, it's out here. It's in the public atmosphere. So, all right, that's interesting. See, I don't know what it's like to be with a high priestess. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know what kind of frustration and karma comes with that in terms of, protocols and what you got to go through and, what it's like to have a woman who can read you like that or who can read things like that. I don't know what that's like. That I could see that being challenging, Oh, yeah. See, nothing sneaky, no games. You can't play no games. See, you know what I get? Divine masculine is coming apart from the devil. This is what I get. And it's not necessarily because he wants to. He enjoys using the devil's energy to get things done. And that's a unique thing for men. It's a special thing. Women don't do that, generally speaking. So, like a good man will employ devilish tactics to get his way in a particular instance. It could be business oriented, generally speaking. There are places where women enjoy that masculine aspect of men when they're doing that. Like, I'm secretly trying to, press up on you and make you my woman. But I'm not outright saying it. I'm just like, hey, want to go to dinner tonight? Kind of thing. And he's just maneuvering everything. He gets there, the roof is closed off for you guys. He's got some candles already lit. There's only one table. I mean, you do that bitch to the Gen Z. I mean, and they'll be like, oh, help. This man, he's trying to essay me, as the kids say, essay, right? Like they might not find that shit romantic. The Generation Xers, we appreciate shit like that. We're like, oh, how romantic, But I mean, this man just lied to you to get you up on this roof. It's only y'all here. I mean, this is a dangerous situation. Generation X, baby. We take risks. We live on the edge, okay? So anyhow, Gen Z ain't about that life, though. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, I feel that he might be trying to maneuver things along those lines. And so he's having to come apart from the devil like, okay, well, how do you be slick while just being divine? You know what I'm saying? How do you be slick about it then? How do you be secret then? How do you be secret and respectful? He's trying to figure all this out. Okay, right here. Okay. He might be watching you to see the best way to do that. You see how this man is watching over this woman? He might be watching you, studying you. You know what I mean? Smart guy. Okay. There was a guy that did something dumb yesterday. And that is a really smart guy. Maybe this is the same guy. Maybe this is a smart guy, but he did something dumb, And maybe that's why it's a big thing, because he's like, wait a minute, I'm a smart guy or whatever. I don't know. Anyhow, one more. He's got to respect you. That's the bittersweetness of you being the divine feminine. You must be real sexy, divine feminine. I'm going to go ahead and guess you're real sexy. If you're anything like me. Okay, I'm just saying. So my point being, there's something about you that makes him want to kind of push past the protocol. I'm going to guess it's because you're sexy. That's all I'm saying. There must be something compelling about you. God is doing this, right? God is doing this. This is the divine calling. God is calling y'all together. And God said, you going to think I invented sex. Hello. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. God invented sex. Okay? Hello? So God is doing this. God is building the anticipation like this. God is building the tension, the sexual tension between you, quite on purpose. Look like here. Because this is life purpose. You dig what I'm saying? Ooh, ladies, your purpose is to give yourself to this man. It's not your only purpose, Gen Z, pipe down. Okay? It's not your only purpose. Generation X, y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? But it is one of the reasons you was born. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. I wish YouTube was cool like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I would be going so in on the raunchiness right now. I could say so many questionable things. But anyhow, I'm not going to do that. All right? I'm going to keep it ladylike. Okay, that's why Divine Feminine is only showing one breast. Okay, you can't look at anything. That's it. You just get a little peek at one. That's it. Divine Masculine. Okay, do the rest of your work. And then there can be some sexual freedom around here. Okay, absolutely. So yeah, he's really trying to navigate this Indiana Jones business you got going on. You set up quite some kind of, I did say journey, right? You set up some kind of interesting obstacle course here. Not the least of which is your very own intuition. And the fact that, every time he tries to sneak around a corner or hide behind shit, you're like, I see you. I see you back there with the spotlight. That's my spotlight. Okay, yeah. And you can see him. And that's why he just needs to come out and walk up to you and make that the interesting thing that he does. Make that the amazing thing that you do. Do something amazing while being up front, while keeping it real, while playing no games. Then be amazing. You snuck up behind me and I wasn't ready. We've seen that trick before. You dig what I'm saying? Can you walk up to me while I can see you coming and still make an entrance? Ladies, can we do that? Hello? Catwalk. Anybody? Right. We could walk up to you for 5 miles and it's still amazing. Okay? Absolutely. Okay, so just saying. Toot toot beep beep. Here we go. Or should I say squeeby doo 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 doo. Okay, sorry. The truth. He feels that you may judge him. He feels that you may judge him. Oh, shit. Now I got to go deeper, y'all. See? Divine Masculine, you should have hurried up. All right, because now I'm about to figure out what the fuck you're talking about. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I might not. I don't know. All right, so anyhow. Give me one on the High Priestess, please. What do you mean by that? Yeah, right. Yeah, okay. You be changing everything, right? Because you know too much. Right. We said that. Okay. What are the ancestors about? The ancestors be telling you all the goods. Yeah, I know that's right. Respect. See, do the right thing, do the divine work. See, he can't get over on you. Stop trying to get over, Divine Masculines. Okay, this is where we come apart. See, that's what the spiritual maturity is for. He doesn't know how to get this done without the help of these devilish tactics. Because that's part of men's culture, is to use devilish tactics, whether you're a good man or a bad man. Am I right? So this is new for him. This is new, right? It's because it's uncharted territory. Well, he's the gardener, okay? So he can carve out a path where there was no path. All right? So that's cool, But that's what's the uniqueness for him, it appears, is doing something and doing it to death, doing the damn thing like the emperor. Hello? Doing it skillfully. And doing it over and over again in a pleasant way. Hello, Wheel of Fortune. You know what I'm saying? Fortunate right there. All right. So anyhow, amen. And, but he's not used to doing it without the devilish tactics. So this is where he comes apart from the devil. That's why it's bittersweet. That's work to do. You dig what I'm saying? And not the fun kind. You know what I mean? It's really jumping without a parachute. It is, it is climbing mountains with your fingertips and no safety net. You know what I'm saying? He has the skill, but it's still harrowing. It's still dangerous, even for the skilled. coming to me in the form of, you know, even if you're divine masculine, or even if I love you, if your ID don't come back clean, I will cut your head off. Simple as that. Says the Queen of Swords. So, you know, still dangerous situation. You know, climbing mountains, even if you're the shit, you're Tom Cruise, and, you know, it's Mission Impossible, and you're, you know, Ethan, whoever his character's name was. And it's still, you could, you know, you could slip and fall, you know, or you could lose it, or lose the opportunity, or squander it, or hurt the one you love, or, you know, whatever, look dumb. I don't know, you know, any amount of, you know, negative, unfortunate scenarios could take place if it's not done just right. So that's the bittersweet of it. That requires more time taking. That requires, you dig what I'm saying? That requires more care, essentially. Right? Says the gardener. Exactly. Says the gardener. You know, you can't, you know, just put the apple, you know, seed in the ground and tomorrow you want to make apple pie. That's not how it works. Says the gardener. You know what I mean? Okay, so the issue here is that there's already some fruit prepared and fully ripe is the issue. Now, after the gardener has taken care of the future seeds, right? He's already hooked it up so that as you grow, whatever it is, your relationship, your, you know, your projects in the relationship, or, you know, whatever, as you grow, it grows well, it grows beautifully, right? Artistically, even stylishly and healthily. But he's going to be hungry after spending all day out, you know, in a garden like that, you know, all day working and, you know, protecting and providing. Now he's going to want some fruit to eat when he gets back to the house. You know what I'm saying, ladies? You got some fruit for him to eat when he gets back to the house? Yeah, you better get ready, I think. Because this compelling energy right here, he's stirring the pot. So how does he stir the pot? He stirs the pot by doing what he's supposed to do and preparing himself to receive what he wants. All right? So I get the sensation you need to prepare to give him what he wants. Ooh, stop it. Get your damn hands off me, okay? That's the sensation. Now, that could just be in your mind. You know, I don't know if that's physical. I suspect that has something to do with the physical, but, you know, I don't know. For me, in a scenario like that, if you're anything like me, the masculine would have to activate my concern for him on the physical level. You know, you could be concerned about him on the spiritual, emotional, psychological level, but action, investment, you won't see that until I see you. That sort of thing. Or see that investment that needed to be made here in the garden so that you can now take the fruit. I have to know that you made this investment. You know what I'm saying, ladies? If you're anything like me, you got to know the investment was made, and then boom, here's your fruit. But I'm getting the sensation that this is the creator and the ancestors saying, besides all of that technical, you know, feet, you know, two-legged, four-legged animal shit, you know, ground level shit, you need to get the bird's eye view on this thing. Okay? And understand that he is the divine masculine and he will come to claim his gifts. Your divine masculine will come to claim his gifts. Well, I don't know if you're together, not together, whatever level this is on for you. Okay? So the best thing you could do is start setting the table. You know, start planning the meal. You dig what I'm saying? But maybe you don't want to start preparing the food yet. You know what I'm saying? Don't prepare the food if you don't feel like, you know, you're confident enough in him, you know, and his presence in this scenario to prepare food. Because, you know, if he doesn't show up, you know, and then the dinner gets cold and, you know, yada, yada, right? Then things go bad. Now you're pissed, right? I wasted all these apples making you an apple pie and nobody was here to eat it, you know, kind of thing. You know what it is, right? So Don't cut up the apples. Don't, but just prepare yourself, get ready for dinner, plan the menu. You know what I'm saying? That sort of thing. And, set it and forget it is the sensation that I get. Why? Because not only is divine masculine stirring the pot, which may or may not be meaningful to you ladies, because ladies tend to be kind of strong on the whole meet the requirement, period, in the story, otherwise you don't exist kind of thing. But technically, though, the math is this. He's stirring the pot. That's facts. Okay, that's facts. That means he's energizing the connection. That's what that means. That is some level of investment. You could turn your back and act like you're not with the feminine intuition and act like you don't have no feminine intuition. Like, huh? I don't see a thing. I can't feel a thing. I don't see anyone. I can't see anything. You could do that. It's all good. It's well within your rights. Okay? You're well within your rights to do that. But you know damn well, side note, that you can feel this motherfucker. Okay? That's all I'm saying. It's because he's stirring the fucking pot. All right, because you was already present in the garden, you was already, giving forth the, all of this abundant energy and shit. So that ain't nothing new. But the newness and the intensity is coming from this guy stirring the pot. And then not only is he stirring the pot, the ancestors and the creator has this man stirring the pot. That means the ancestors and the creator are stirring him. And then he's stirring the pot, and that's stirring you. Do you feel me? Do you see what's going on here? That's amazing. Just as a scientist, that's fucking fascinating. But as a lover, that's kind of titillating. I'm going to say titillating. All right, fantastic. But if God is doing it, it's getting done, is all I know. Okay, and God would like you to slide onto the cradle for charging, so you could be smiling brightly. Okay, because this is the smile that you have right now. That's the smile. It's pleasant, It's nothing personal. You know what I'm saying? It's pleasant enough. Okay, it's pleasant enough. But here's the smile. It's a little more pleasant. I mean, forget the artwork. The artwork is a little bit questionable. She's smiling a little more brightly. Let's pretend she's showing some bright, smiley teeth or something. All right. Teeth are coming up a lot. Uh-oh, you gonna be mad? You gonna be mad about something? He doesn't want you to judge him. Okay, see now. Okay, but why would you be mad? It's just mad because just mad, or because forgiveness. He was playing. Oh, that's why? But the truth, that's what makes me feel like it's something you don't yet know. You know he was playing. Or maybe this is a truth or something he presented as the truth and then played and then he was playing. Like the true part is actually the lie. What you thought was true, and then the playing took place, and that's when you was finding out he was lying, or you felt like he was lying. I don't know. Let's go further. He, she, whatever. Right. Okay. Yeah. Because you be holding your passionate emotions in place. Right. Because you be knowing certain things. Right. Because this person was trying to sneak in using the devil's tactics. I just feel like that's no longer true, though. I feel like that's no longer true. We're past that, but that's still an issue because it hasn't been resolved. Forgiveness. It hasn't been resolved. Hasn't been forgiven. Okay. So here's where you're sitting. Energetically holding your passionate, fiery emotions in place. He wants to change that. He wants to release all of this fire. He wanted to pour all over him. He wants this fire. He knows what this fire is, and he knows what that fire means. And he knows the potential of that fire can be the angry empress and the queen of swords, or the potential of that fire can be sexual freedom and going for what you passionately want. He knows it could go either way. Oh, that's interesting. Hold on. You don't believe that, ladies, you might not believe that he wants it that much. Like he doesn't want to put on a smile on your face that bad. You know what I'm saying? Can be your perception of the situation. His perception of the situation could be, hold on, bear with me. Okay. I don't know. It's relatively the same. You know what I'm saying? It's relatively the same in the sense that disrespect what you know intuitively is an issue. He doesn't want you judging him. He has to push past all that. That's the protocol. That's what it requires. That's what following the protocol requires, is that he has to push past this. Ladies, I'm just FYI. He has to push past this anger of yours. You have every reason to be upset. You dig what I'm saying? You know what it is. I don't know what it is. You can know something good and he didn't acknowledge it, or you can know something bad and he didn't take accountability. I don't know. Or, you know, he, she, whatever, whoever's the one that's wrong. He's got to get past all this. Okay, because we got major drivers here. Okay, Ace of Swords in my deck is about, you know, when you're called. Or else if the energy is not called, it stays right here, right? That's one element, like inertia. That's one element of this card. If it's on that floor where it's a matter of that, I'm so sorry. He's got to do the right thing. He's got to get past your attitude. You got attitude about some shit. And you have foreknowledge about some shit. So he can't lie about what he did, why he did it, what he was doing, or whatever, whoever was wrong. That's the problem. The problem is he did some questionable shit playing. It's plain and simple. It's just as simple as that. Okay? He was trying to use the devil's tactics. He was trying to get in without taking major responsibility. Why? Because he thought you was, you know, everybody else, anybody else. He didn't know you was the divine feminine. He's glad he found out that you was the divine feminine, but now he got to fix it. Whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? And now he knows so much more about you, and it has become so much more complicated. The more he knows, the more complex it is. You know what I'm saying? For him to get to where he was when he had the advantage with you. Right? Because you're not giving out advantages. You have a checkpoint set up and you've got a knife. All right. So, gotcha. I just feel like there's more layers to this, but it's taking too long for me to figure out the layers. That's so interesting because taking too long is a theme here. Taking too long is a theme. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why we're mad. He knows why you would be upset. Okay. And he can't tell you he was in Guantanamo Bay because he wasn't. And you're going to figure that out because you have, you know, intuition. And so he got to tell you he was kicking around, you know, at the bar with his boys, picking up chicks. I don't know. Okay. I don't know. Hopefully that's not what was happening, but maybe. Because somebody needs to be forgiven for something, or maybe that happened before. I don't know. All right, get off on your floor. One last card, and we're going to wrap it up. one last clarification. Where are y'all headed? Pow, the gardener. Break it down. We're going to find an alternative to war. Okay, because we're tired of this conflict. We're tired of being in conflict. Okay, we want some happiness and some rainbows. We want some maturity. We want some sexual freedom. And we want the divine feminine on her charging cradle. Okay, says everyone. Okay, all right, well. Don't want. Oh, okay. Looks like divine masculine is the leader here of the show. Masculine. Where are you headed? Okay, just saying. Cool, calm, wise decision making cat. Wise decisions, wise emotional decisions, maturity. Yeah. This is a different divine masculine. Meaning not a whole different person, but he's a different person. He's different. Okay. He's more of a wise, cool, calm, decision-making cat now. You know what I mean? Not so quick to be in a conflict as before when you were dealing with this situation. Now, this could be yesterday. You know what I'm saying? That y'all had an argument and now he's feeling cool and calm and collected, or he's decided to, change his approach for the growth of the garden. You know what I'm saying? Okay. That's nice. Okay. That's nice. I think I might have to start a Patreon just so I can say the fucking raunchy ass gutter shit that be coming to my mind sometime, especially during the Lovers Floor readings. I could really get a lot more juicy details than I'll be giving. You know what I'm saying? I'm just side note. Holler if you hear me. Let me know if that'd be something of interest to you to have a raunchier, more in-depth version of the Lovers reading. And you are willing to, come through the Patreon, just a couple people, we're a small group here. It's not a big deal. We're not trying to strike it, rich. It's not the casino, you know what I mean? But I do have to have a separate area and some kind of protocols, you know what I'm saying? So holler if that kind of information would be helpful to you. All right. So yeah, okay. All right. Okay, here's what I get out of this. And see, this is a perfect time to be raunchy, but now I can't do it. Okay, cool. Or explicit. Okay. Anyhow, so somebody is possibly coming for you. But here's how they're coming for you, ladies. Here's the thing. Okay, I'm going to put ladies and gentlemen, like the masculine is coming for the feminine, right? So, but here's how he's doing it. He's doing it in a way where he wants it to be, he's coming. This is an entrance. This is the emperor. Because not only do we have the emperor card and we got all this emperor energy, but doing what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. Doing what you and only you can do, is giving me the sense that he wants to come for you in a way where no one else can have you. He wants to come for you in a way where you cannot legitimately hold back from him. He wants to come for you in a way where he can do what he wants to do with you in your garden. And you can't say shit. But okay, you dig what I'm saying? You can't say shit, but all right, same time tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? No, please don't say same time tomorrow, but you get my drift, right? Okay. So, like he wants complete authority as the emperor, not an authority contest. You know what I'm saying? With the Empress, that's not what we're talking about. You're already the Empress. He's very clear on that. You're already the Empress. You're already the Divine Feminine. That's not the issue at all. The issue is he's coming in a way where he needs you to understand that he's the Emperor, and he needs you to act accordingly, whether he's present or whether he's not present. Period. End of story. He needs there to be no doubt in your mind, is the sensation that I'm getting here. Okay? Because he's been through the shit. Y'all been through the shit either with each other. It doesn't, maybe it has nothing to do with love, where y'all been through the shit. Point is, been there, done that. Don't want any conflict in my garden, says Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. I don't want no conflict in my garden. I'm going to guess y'all both agree on that, because this is the both area right here. Everything is both. Right? Right. I get the sensation there was thugging on both sides. I'm not sure how the thugging took place, but this is back up here with the problem. You know, maybe you was thugging unjustly. You were made to unjustly thug, ladies. You were made to unjustly thug, and maybe perhaps that is, and because of that, you're holding your fiery, passionate emotions. See, I let them free, and you wanted to play. Well, now I gotta hold them back. And that's what he realizes and knows. Like, oh, okay, yeah, all right. I'm the reason why this just got 10 times tougher. Yeah. But at the same time, if he come all the way over there, is the sensation that I get. If he, in his, thought process, whatever, maybe it's physical, I don't know. But if he comes all the way over there, if he invests in this garden, in building this garden with you, and caretaking your garden or whatever, he's the leader. If I invest in this garden, this is my garden. Hello? And we're going to run my garden according to my expertise. Hello? Facts. So now the only one with more authority in the garden is the garden itself, right? That's why he's studying the behavior of the garden, so that he can cultivate it, work together with it, and it just, wraps itself around him, and it just produces all kinds of fruit, and, because he's skilled. Hello? Right. So, that's how he wants it to be. This is my garden. People can't step in this garden without my permission. You feel me? And guess who put him in charge of the garden? Right. The Creator. The Creator is hiring this guy for your garden. Absolutely. And so the last step is you signing off. Right? So now you're waiting for the Creator to give you the indicator, which he has to deliver. I'm going to go ahead and guess, since he's the other side of the situation, he's going to have to deliver himself. And he's saying, I'm so fucking tired. You know what I'm saying? And that's maybe why he's moving a little slow, right? Because Obatala takes his time, does it right. So maybe that's why he's moving a little slow. That's that maturity right there. That's that maturity. You slow down when you get mature. Because, you be too hasty, you fuck shit up. Right? As he has learned it, apparently. Right? So he's taking his time, doing it right. He's tired. So if he come all the way over here with this come over here energy right here that he got, it's his. He don't want to hear no arguments. You know what I'm saying? Like, hello, here's the protocol. Here's the ID. Here's the receipt. Now, where's my apple pie? Okay? Absolutely. This dude wants his apple pie when he get home. Okay? I hear that. Well, my goodness. So what did we learn from this? What are we supposed to take away from this, ancestors? What are we supposed to take away here? Know this, children of God. Know this about divine masculine and divine feminine right now. They have an abundant future together. It's the bloodline legacy. The creator said, I made it like that. Yeah, that's why. That's why. I made it like that. That's why it's like that. You dig it? That's why she's so generous. Yeah. Understanding. Yeah, that's divine muscles. I know that's right. The creator said I gave her those muscles. Okay? Absolutely. So, and she gave him those skills and muscles, to push through, to make the changes or do the investment or take the time or whatever he has to do. You know what I mean? And that's why they're both going to have an abundant future together, because they are well built, well educated, and well supported by the universe. Go on. It's like the abundance of the heavens and the abundance of the earth coming together in this card, and then you're just luxurious. It's luxury. You know what I'm saying? It's your bloodline legacy together. Root cause clearly. That's what's going on here. That's what we're supposed to take away from that. Y'all are for each other. And y'all was assigned to each other to be living luxuriously. Y'all were assigned together to give each other the sensation of luxury. Because how many know luxury is not all about money? It's a frequency, right? Just like I was talking about with the Christmas thing, and everybody's happy and there's gifts under it and the food and it smells so good and people you love are there, the good Christmases, where people you love are there, Okay, cool. So, right? It just makes you happy. Like Christmas lights. Anybody? I don't celebrate Christmas, but I love Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get it? So exciting. So, look, justice. Justice for you both. What's the justice for? Let's find out what. What's it for? It's because you dared. Ooh, that sounds really sweet. That sounds really sweet. What do you mean? It's for what you said. What do we say? Birth of the word, daring to speak, using words to remove obstacles. What's the justice for? Aw, you said something about love. Or the deeper meaning. Talk to me about that. What's that? Aww. It's because of love. Y'all either said y'all love each other, or y'all said y'all love God together, and the way y'all love God together got a similar frequency on it or something. Or, y'all love each other from a distance and y'all can see that, and it's clear to see, deeper meaning, caring about each other from a distance, that sort of thing. Or maybe y'all have been at a distance or at a distance about this thing. You know what I'm saying? And so it's justice for that, for being at a distance about this thing. Whatever this thing is for you. Let me get another one on the Queen of Cups energy. That seems so sweet. Aww. Oh, maybe you loved this person from a distance, and even when they fell from grace, or they feel like they have to meet an obligation to love you, to show you love, or some such thing like that. Because we're loving each other from a distance. So it's like the feminine gave love. I did talk about the generous understanding energy here. Okay. The feminine gave love or used some muscles that was over. It was over the top. I'm gonna go ahead and guess it was over the top, and now there might have been a fall because of that, but now there's an obligation meeting energy. But it's like God is putting it together, like because what are we getting out of this? It's abundance. It's it's seeing the root causes clearly in this reading, right? Because what was we getting out of the reading is what I asked. Seeing the root causes clearly, and then justice, balance. Okay? This is about to be healed. That's what that shows me. This is about to be healed because God said so. Hello? It's very important. Very important to understand. Because God said so. Okay? And if you agree with God, then it can manifest. You see what I'm saying? Then it can manifest. Right? As we said, your ID comes back clean. That means the Creator approved you. You can go in the building. You can have sexual freedom or whatever y'all are into. You can have your fruit, your apple pie. Divine masculine. Okay. Let's leave here with a lover's card. Okay? Because I'm just like, swimming around. Okay, so in this energy, give us one last lover's card for the lovers. Ancestors, what do you want to say to the lovers? We want to say this to the lovers. Oh, thank you, ancestors. That's so sweet. The ancestors said y'all should be together. Y'all make a nice couple. That's what they said. The ancestors said divine feminine and divine masculine make a lovely couple. They want to see y'all together. They like y'all together. They're going to help y'all be together in a good relationship, it look like here. Look, stars. Written in the stars, my friend. You saw it, folks. It's written in the stars. Okay? My ancestors already said it's written in the stars. And it's blessed by God. And what God puts together, may no man tear asunder when God put it together. Amen? Amen. Okay, so get his apple pie ready, ladies. Hello. Okay, anyhow, listen, I hope that you enjoyed that and you got some really good quality juice out of that. If you need a personal, get in contact with me. I'll get you some more juicy details. Other than that, for more deep-ass readings where we see what God has in store for our relationships, like in deep readings like these, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell on your way out. Pick up a copy of Discriminating Wisdom. Make sure you're out here discriminating wisely. I'll see you again here soon, party people, lovers behind the black veil.